He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
At the plate, Jed Lowry, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lowry has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Lifted in the air to center field. Lagares is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Mets leave one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
No ball.
Here's Jurickson Profar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
No, that's the ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Zach Davies is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry's got it. McNeil's got it for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Taken there by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Padres lead it 3-1. So here's Brandon Nimmo, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat. One run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Sharp ground ball to third. Dozier on on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 3-2. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And the pitch.
Ball, no. Playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lowry to play this one at short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Pham's off and running. Pitch inside. The throw.
1-1.
Not in time as he steals second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Ready with the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're up 3-2. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Conforto.
Pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Base hit into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Luis Perdomo takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Luis Perdomo.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. It's out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 25 for him on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Legara's on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rick Porcello.
Stepping up now, Rick Porcello. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball.
Looks
1
like
strike.
double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. No hits to this point.
Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's 4-3 New York. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Touch 1.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in now, Austin Hedges. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, go.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So the back. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jerry Familia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jerry Familia.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 4-3. Matt Strahm gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And here's the former 1st-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Strahm benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Strahm has thrown a little over 50 innings, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the 1st out.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're...
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes Lagares at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
From the stretch. Popped up. Hedges has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
That's out.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Digging in.
Leading off from San Diego, the right fielder, number 4.
Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McNeil is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rick Porcello earned his 9th win of the year. Seth Lugo records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line